Murderous Cut? Good idea. I mean, that qualifies. Everything is correct except it's not from 2017. So, 5-drop uncommon instant black card from 2017. Any limited players? That narrows it down quite a bit. Could only be a very limited number of options from there. Our opponent's also AFK. Dark Nourishment is an option. It's not Dark Nourishment. We have the Scryfall. There's a very limited number of options. Airless Predicament. It is Perilous Predicament. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact creature and a non-artifact creature. Never played Aether Revolt or Kaladesh Limited. Yeah, you're never getting this. I wouldn't get it without Scryfall for sure. Not playing its burn. Oh boy, I fetch Shock too. It might be. I'm still trying it out. I think casting Bowmasters plus Yawgmoth is probably a little bit better than going Grist here. Try to block and then ping. Come back and then beat down. I kind of have to race them, and I started in a really, really bad start playing against Burn. Should have just gotten Forest. I'm not attacking kind of throws a wrench in my plans also. Would have preferred it if they attacked. Alright. What was Charm? I don't think my clock is fast enough. That's interesting. Let's take a look at what we can get here. Can I get a Yawgmoth and then draw from Blood Artist? That's probably not even good enough. That's certainly interesting though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I get a Strangleroot Geist, that's 6, 7 damage. That might be my best bet. Sack Yawgmoth, get Strangleroot Geist, attack with everything. Maybe I sack Dryad Arbor. Tap Dryad Arbor, sack Dryad Arbor. Strangleroot Geist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put some on a 2-turn clock. I think that's the play. Can't think of anything better, really. They can kind of ignore Blood Artist. Lightning Helix. Also pretty bad for me. Now the clock goes from 2 turns to 3. I can get 1 extra point of damage by sacrificing the Strangleroot Geist to Grist, but it's going to cost me 1 point of life or 1 point of damage anyways. I'll just be dead here. It went okay. It's a 4-1. Yeah, well, that went poorly. We have Haywire Mite, Fatal Push, Rex Sage is probably not terrible for taking out Roiling Vortex. Scavenging Ooze, obviously a knockout. Go for the throat's fine. Let me see how I should decide against Burn here. Soul Cauldrons and Grist out. Makes sense. These don't really do much. Also trim a Yawgmoth. I don't think I want Chalice. Chalice on one's usually not a great plan. You have so many 1-drops of your own. Yeah, Jesse. I'm using your guide for like this modified version. You're a little lower on Cauldron. Yeah, Cauldron doesn't seem good against the burn matchup. You like the second Grist better than the first Fulminator on the beatdown plan. I guess I could bring in the Fulminator, but Fulminator doesn't seem that good against them. Didn't Baldur's Gate win Game of the Year? Not yet. It probably will. How the Game Awards are right now. Spider-Man. Was Spider-Man even good? Heard it was. I heard that those games have fallen from grace, but who knows? I haven't played them in a long time. Well, nice. I'll try it. If I can get Blood Artist plus Yawgmoth down, it's probably good enough to win the game. I don't even know if I'm blocking here. I guess I could, but then I run into potentially getting blown out by a Searing Blaze. I don't think I block. I don't know, they might just pat something instead. At the Wall of Roots. Sure. I'm going to cast Yawgmoth. Never mind, I'm not going to cast Yawgmoth. How's this deck deal with Fury? Well, that's the neat part, Janini. You wait for it to get banned. That's how you deal with Fury. Alright, I think I'm shocking this in. Play Yawg, say go. I'm at 10. Not great. At Texile, I've lost this game. This game is over. Blown out by Path to Exile. Need to draw another Yawg. Notably, not another Yawg. Ooze time, let's go. I need Scavenging Ooze right now. It'd be so good. Back up to 5. I have the option of getting a Dryad Arbor also. But I think I'm going to wait to fetch the Dryad Arbor. If I don't have to fetch, I don't really want to. It's like I'm going to have to fetch. So dead. Okay. Tough game. No way of getting the ooze. Move this cube draft. Mox Sapphire. The audacity. I put a mulligan to 5. Oh god. My opponent casts Fractured Identity. Is took by Inferno Titan. The Halfling returned. Path to exile my Wormcoil engine. I lose. I'm dead. But Janini, I did play turn 1 Halfling. Oh, Pest Infestation. Huh. I actually don't even think that's very good here. Yep, EI. It's not going to be good enough. Pest Infestation, X equals 3. Make 6 1/1s. Lose 3 of them to Inferno Titan. Lose the game. I think I'm just jamming Grist here. I'm going to leave the Dryad Arbor in the deck, I think. I could like fetch the Dryad Arbor and then minus the Grist. But I think I'd rather leave the Dryad Arbor in the deck. Inferno Titan winning a game of Limited. Truly, that's never happened before. Never. I've lost this game of Cube. Dryad Arbor. Dryad Arbor, you make me look bad. Oh yeah, I should play that deck again. It's probably a lot better now that Fury's gone. Sure. Let's just say it's a lot better now that Fury's gone. I Grist. Modern's still angry. There's just no Fury anymore. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Should have double checked before I cast that, but whatever. Bing. Reset. Bing. Reset. Bing. Bonk. The only redeeming quality about this cube draft is that I have two Moxen. I have a Mox Jet and a Mox Emerald. Merc died. Soul Cauldron, huh? That's fancy. I'm gonna lead on this, eat Grist, and I want to do something cool. Plus. Yawgmoth. Plus. I milled 2 insects. Let's go. They didn't want to play anymore. They didn't want to play anymore. Most of this is pretty based. Guess I can drop a wall of roots. Oh no, I'm top decking Bonfire. No, my boxing. You'll pay for this, Skydiver. You'll pay for this. Hand's great. I made mana once or twice, playing a Birds of Paradise. Not today, though. Bribery, I'm dead. I don't really want to get my wall of roots countered, but I'm happy getting the halfling counter if I want to counter the halfling. They keep taking my Inferno Titan. Maybe I should have boarded out my Inferno Titan. Not very cash money of them. Might have Stern Scolding. Alright, I've lost the cube match. I've lost my own Inferno Titan twice. And now we sit in the Yawgmoth waiting room. You're 0-4 in this Murktide League. I don't know how I feel about Murktide right now. Sometimes it feels amazing, sometimes it just doesn't do anything. Your modem mechanics are horrible. I'm so confused by this client. It takes time. Definitely takes time. It's not super intuitive if you just like only play paper Magic. Kind of have to watch a lot of other people play Moto to understand the mechanics. Who's one game a cube cycle to click? Yeah. I believe that. Misclicks happen all the time on Moto. Magic the Gathering Online is a point and click adventure game. You played your pump spell after damage. You got a Murktide. Chord of Calling. Archmage's Charm. Try this again. Classic Takenuma. Well, that kind of sucked. Not a whole lot of value there. I was like, there's no way they have Spell Pierce. They would have Spell Pierced the first chord. There's just no way. Nah, Chord for Grist isn't better here. Like, this Yawgmoth attacking me, or sorry, this Murktide attacking me is not that bad for me. For one. For two, I just refilled my hand, right? Like, the more I'm starting to refill my hand, the more chances I have to draw into gas and keep up with the 6 cards that they have in hand. If I just get a Grist and I'm minus and I take care of the Murktide, and they have any other follow-up threat, I'm back to being dead, right? Getting a Yawgmoth is always better. I'm using this Takenuma. So now it's a matter of, do I get Grist or Bowmaster? I think I'm getting the Bowmaster. I'm trying to play Cauldron. Probably gets countered. I think it was worth the risk. Leaving Grist in the graveyard. Said I don't have another green card in hand though. I guess I could have got back Grist as a green card or something else as a green card. Or for Murktide. I think I could race that. If I have another Murktide, then it becomes problematic. I think we ended up 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Almost said 3-2. Dryad Arbor's in the graveyard. I'm gonna try to kill the DRC. They probably have a counterspell. I can't even really endurance their graveyard. Endurance in the graveyard would be really bad for me. It would grow Murktide into something I probably can't deal with. I do have to play this though. Do another counterspell. Do another counterspell. I'm going to 1 here. Then the lightning bolt. I think I was gonna draw Ooze. Ooze probably wins me that game. 2 Ooze, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gain 4 life. I think the Ooze actually wins the game. Or like that. I think I'm gonna need this go for the throat. Forgot to bring it in actually. Definitely one of the cards I'm supposed to bring in. And it's good if they don't have a Stern Scolding. If you have a Stern Scolding, it gets a lot worse. Well, I think I'm gonna Archer that. As much as I would like to Wall of Roots, like murdering this is just better. I think I'm gonna untap Wall and then Chord for maybe a Delighted Halfling. Sometimes Murktide will play like Brotherhood Zen. Depends. Let that go. I think I'm just Chording for 3. It's probably gonna get countered. I don't imagine they can let me Chord for 3. I get a Grist. Grist only starts at 3 loyalty, so they can Bolt Grist. I don't think I get a Grist. I can get a Halfling and cast an uncounterable Yawg. That's probably not bad. I could also get an Ooze, but they could also Bolt the Ooze. I think I'm just gonna get a Halfling. Another Bow is fine too. But I think getting the Halfling casting uncounterable Yawg is just better because that also clears the DRC. Unless they have Subtlety. Well, Yawg says sacrifice another creature. It has nothing to do with the protection from creatures. Just the way it's worded doesn't let him sack himself. You want to get Blood Artist? They just kill Blood Artist, right? Surprised they waited to cast Unholy Heat. Voice Negation Archmage's Charm. Kind of a lot of lands, huh? I might keep resetting. I at least want to Endurance them. If I find Chord of Calling, they're dead. If I can't find Chord of Calling, they're not dead. Go down to like 7. Oh, we tried. We tried. So if I drew another Chord of Calling, then I get to invoke Endurance and then Chord for Blood Artist. Then they're dead. Alas, we drew 4 Yawgmoths. I just need to make sure I don't get like double, triple bolted out of the game. That's how I lose from here. Okie dokie. And we were the last game. It's a little slow, but I'll keep it on display. There's a lot of awkward rectangles on the board, and you don't draw awkward one-ofs like, sorry, I moved the awkward up to before rectangles. It draws a lot of one-ofs. Yeah, I never liked, like, the one-of Hapatra and all that. It always felt really clunky and slow to me. But obviously they're nice to chord for sometimes. BG swept every category, surprise, surprise. Even the game with most bugs category. Makes Bowmasters. Must have Force Negation. Soul Cauldron's pretty good. Especially on 2. Force of Negation? Mayhaps? No Force. I'm eating Grief. No, maybe I'm eating Curator. Grief's a little bit easier to deal with. No, I guess I'm eating Grief now, because Curator, Street Wraith are pretty much unblockable. A banger of a song. One of their Violent Outburst. I think Samwise is like significantly worse than Yawgmoth. Can I not deal with? I think I'm just gonna eat the Curator. Which is the most damage the fastest. Fortunately, I lose my Young Wolf, which is really tragic. Sucks that this isn't optional. As I'm getting Dryad Arbor. Decisions. Yeah, let's get Dryad Arbor. Other options like Boseiju this, but I don't think Boseijuing this does much. Yawgmoth? Young Wolf. I feel we are dead. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. So running the no blocks is not an option. Cycle your Orc Army will do. I don't know if this matters. I guess I put it on the Dryad Arbor. I guess I should have Pendelhaven here and then put this on the Dryad Arbor. Well, then the Dryad Arbor trades. I don't know if it matters. I'm Boseijuing here and praying to draw something relevant. In reality, I don't think I have very many relevant spells left in my deck. Well, I guess that's what you could call relevant. As relevant as it gets anyways. So, okay. I think I have to do this and then start proliferating. Taking 5 is not a great feeling. Alright, let's eat Dryad Arbor, put it on Yawgmoth, and then we can make mana with these if we need to. I also really love to hit a creature to sack. My Yawgmoth has cycling for blue. This is all just assuming they have nothing relevant in hand. Because I know I don't. So I can Takanuma. Get back Bowmasters. I guess I just pass and see what they do. Chances are what's going to have to happen this turn is me going block here, king here, float mana, double proliferate. I guess I could actually double block over here. But that sets him up very, very nicely for another cascade. I guess I actually don't do that. Instead, block here. This is a tough turn. See if they want to cast Living End. Alright, does not cast Living End. Sure. Oh, Master. Yo, Clover, thank you for the Prime. Much appreciated. And cast Bowmaster, ping 1. Proliferate. Not Dedge. I don't know how live I am either. I think they might be dead. Well, you know what? I should have sold Cauldron on here and then proliferated also. Proliferate's a hell of a mechanic. I think they're still dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can proliferate, discard for 3 more damage. Sheesh. Cauldron flavor text saved my life. Being able to activate that with green was so clutch. Yeah, that's true. I can't Pendelhaven anymore. I don't know if it matters though. Pendelhaven's only 1 damage, and proliferating on all 3 is like also 1 damage. It doesn't really matter. Now, but proliferating twice after Cauldroning on the Bowmaster was a lot more damage. That's great. Alright, this hand's less great now. It's still good. We have the Boseiju for that. Yep, Modern's become everything we've ever wanted. A soup of Cascade decks. And Yawgmoth. I think that's pretty much everything we've ever wanted. I'm probably going to take Chord of Calling, but my hand is just immaculate against them. Actually, so chef's kiss. I don't know what's good against both Cascade and Yawg. Maybe Control. I think blue-white Control does very well against Cascade. Dryad Arbor's a green card, right? Okay, I want to make sure. Makes sense because you can green Sun Zenith for it. Not safe to flash in Bowmasters yet. How could I forget to attack? My bad. Did I not attack? Oh, big mistake. Wouldn't it be a shame if I Boseiju their Leyline and then Endurance them in response to a Cascade spell? Then get blown up by Subtlety anyways? I'm just passing. And Dryad Arbor's green. Arcane Proxy is blue. Roses are red. Arcane Proxy is blue. Target Delighted Halfling. Archering you. Anyways. I think I'm playing out Dryad Arbor and holding Yawgmoth as my green card to pitch. I also don't think Grist is great. But I do get to cast it uncounterably for whatever that's worth. A minus, I'll take it. Use no subtlety. Isa. It's the subtlety. Game 3. Game 3. That's Yawgmoth, huh? Yeah, maybe I want Haywire Mite. That's a good point. I'm the Archer. Yeah, turn 1, discard Dathi. Never get the Archer anymore. Never get the Archer anything anymore. It's all land cycling. I can chord for Soulless Jailer or Scavenging Ooze here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably gonna be Soulless Jailer. I think the Jailer's probably just better here. No, wait. The only thing that punishes me is maybe that. Did they have an answer to Soulless Jailer? Yeah. Jailer stops a lot of stuff. Bing. They had land violent outbursts. We were so punished there, though. That's the one catch. I guess I should have corded an upkeep. Cording an upkeep was probably correct. They played Odawara, which tells me they're land light. Foundation Breaker. They should have been taking off counters from Wall of Roots so that way I can kill it in response to a living end. Hope that doesn't cost me. It might. If it's video game music, I can play it. But only if it's video game music. Alright, let's see if I can get 2 points of damage here. Two points of damage. All we're looking for. OOT intro, yeah, we can do that. I'm proliferating here. I have no use for redundant Yawg anyways. Take out the grief here. Oh, now they have access to 3 more life, so it's going to be a lot trickier now. A lot trickier. I think I'm taking the 4. Hey, Terra. Feels like a losing battle. Yo, Menino! Beat him living in. How you doing, my friend? Goes back up to 5. Need a Scavenging Ooze. That's really what I need here. They have Violent Outburst, I'm gonna be dead. I'll lose the Yawg, and there's probably no coming back from there. Okay, well, we tried. Oh, they have no more living. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We tried. We tried. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill this Waker. Could have just put it on here and then proliferated. I need them not to have that. That was number 3. Blood Artist. Yeah, we're dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Jump. Can't chord for anything. Getting subtlety. PG. Alright, round number 4. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think Living End is the same way. Jailer stops Cascade. Yo, Cravener, thank you for the prime in 3 months. Ren in 6. Fable, Ring, Omnath, maybe Tidebinder. I'm gonna hold a Bowmaster, but I should have just cast Strangleroot Geist. Yeah, pretty much. The old 4-color list, no Fury. Sorry, Fury. You're just too good, buddy. Did I get a Yawg here? I can chord for 2, or I can go Eldritch Evolution, sack Bowmaster, get Yawgmoth, or I can sack Delighted Halfling, get Grist, minus. I think getting the Yawg is probably just the best. I can draw into a land and progress my board. I mean, the pings aren't how I win this game, right? I guess I should have sacked Halfling immediately. Also, no real reason to attack here, but they might get scared and take the damage. No, I guess there is a reason, because if they block... Yeah, no blocks. Alright, let's pass. I'll pass and hope they don't have an Holy Heat. Maybe I was supposed to sack Halfling, try to hit my land drop, but I feel like the Halfling is pretty much a land drop in its own right now. Now they have an Holy Heat. Murktide? Okay, how much stuff can we deploy? Wall of Roots. I guess Strangleroot Geist here. Maybe I should have floated Man with Halfling, sacked it. 2, 3, 4. This is interesting. 1, 2, 3. They need a land drop. Okay, well now the unfortunate part is that the Blood Artist is in my hand, which is an issue. 3, 5. I guess I'm not gonna die next turn. A very rough spot. I'm dead to Double Bolt. Oh, I'm dead to Bolt Connive. Yep, I'm dead to Bolt Connive. I don't have a Hapatra. I can't Chord for Hapapa. Get another Strangleroot Geist here. Alright. That's fine. I just need this to not get spell snared. Do you think you can not get spell snared, Blood Artist? Mage. Yeah. Is there another avenue of victory here? One, 4, 5, 6. So if I Cauldron, not gonna counter the Bowmaster. It's like 0 chance to counter the Bowmaster. Oh, I think I'm just dead. Right, exactly. Another Strangleroot Geist for negation. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably fine. It's so hard to play against Murktide because you have so many different 1 mana counter spells to play around. It's like, okay, do they have Spell Snare? Do they have Stern Scolding? Do they have Spell Pierce? Do they have, who knows, Mental Misstep? Alright, I do want to go for the throat, you're right. I had to bring it in last time too. It's so tough. It's like, what if they have no blue counterspell? Instead, they have Bolt or Unholy Heat. It's like Geist and Wall. Eat Wall, Proliferate X2 with Yawg to attack for 10. I don't have that much mana. I don't think. Could be wrong, but I don't think I had that much mana. So I had 1 mana from Strangleroot Geist. Reset Strangleroot Geist. Maybe I did. Either way, the Cauldron didn't resolve, so. I guess it's all irrelevant because the Cauldron didn't resolve. But I think I may have had a game-winning line there. But I was only at 2 life also. I think I'm going to Endurance them. Big green idiot creature. Go. Now I'm just wondering if I could have won that last game if the Cauldron resolved. I'd have to sit down and like watch that all again. Because I make a green, I make a green. I sack it, I make a green. If I hit land drop, then I win. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. I just need to hit land drop after the Cauldron resolved. I should have waited on Blessing Grist. I could actually minus it for lethal there. Ulted it for lethal. I didn't think they were going to take all the damage though. Alright. Didn't matter. Couldn't beat that board. Time for a 12-hour stream. I think this stream's only going to go on for another like 12 minutes. Oh yeah, I should bring in Rex Sage. True. I'm mulliganing to 5. Could play around Blood Moon. I don't know if they brought in Blood Moon, but it's kind of free to play around it. Ooh, to Delta. S. The plan is mediocre endurance beats. A lot of surveils. Yawgmoth go. I really hope this base them into casting Unholy Heat. Then the second endurance is just gonna ruin them. Would you like to cast Unholy Heat? I would love that. Please do cast Unholy Heat. And don't have a subtlety. If you have a subtlety, I'm gonna be sad. Endurance. So good. So good. Ooh, Grist came down too. Feels good, man. What a blowout. Cast all the iterations you want, opponent. It won't be good enough. I'd like to thank Dryad Arbor for being the green card for that blowout. Fine. I think they were just dead. I go proliferate, discard, sack, attack, ult. That's probably good enough. Oh yeah, I was hitting creature into creature. Alright, well 2-2. We lost to Living End, and we lost to... what else I lost to? It was round 1.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!